Namibia, if you are joining us or just tuning in, you're watching Namibia Connects with your captain, Ivan Shishanda. We're still cruising at an altitude that is safe and sound. Now let's dive into the world of art. Self-taught Windhoek visual artist Jafet Negumbo now joins me in studio to talk about his art. Good morning, Jafet. Thank you so much for making time to be with us.
Good morning.
So tell us about your art.
Actually, my art started at the point when I was still a boy, let me say a child, in my childhood. My art has been like a passion drive ever since my childhood when I started drawing in class, and that's for in my grade 1, my compliment. I still take time to review my artwork when my teacher gave me a compliment like, there's something in you, boy, if you keep up with this, you can do that. It's like, it motivated me, it drove me, so up until today, so here I am.
so it started from as early as grade 1?
As early as grade 1.
Is it something, maybe, was it something that motivated it outside of school? Maybe a passion for something, a television show, radio, something that you saw?
Mostly I wanted to create like, you know, watching YouTube channels, wanting to create a channel of my own and then just create my artwork, and like through the passion that I have, just to give off to the nation, like what I have, what I do, what I best like on my free time. So I was like, yeah, I can do this. So now I didn't just regard it as a free time work or part-time. It became now, like, let me say, it's driving me towards my career.
Yeah. Of course, football have their own way of motivating themselves, musicians. How do you stay motivated for over all these years up to this point?
At my point of view, I see myself as like, you know, just like as others, they like much more of like football, and others go like rugby and all these other kind of their ways. So I find myself as like artwork as a passion for me. As like others say, the passion of football and all this, but artwork for me has been like an in drive ever since my friends and everyone that knows me. They've been like, yo, whatever you're doing, do you really do this like knowing what you're doing, or you just do it for fun? At times I used to do it for fun, and then people come in like, what you're doing this, and motivation from everyone. It really built me as like not just a hobby,
yes,
but let me say, it's my hobby built me as now let me say, I want to call it a career.
Are there maybe some artists that are into painting that you've looked up to, from whether it's in Africa or just internationally?
Yeah, there is quite a lot. I look much more on John Neal. He's like a chalkboard artist.
Yes,
and
yes,
there's also Leonardo da Vinci. Like looking trace back of Leonardo da Vinci, look the way he does his artwork. It's really something like he didn't just do artwork and like inventions and all this other stuff. I like the documentary of Leonardo da Vinci and all these things. They motivated me to like do much more, just not to focus on my own, but I can also like be inspired by the other artists like John Neal, Leonardo da Vinci. They are quite a lot. They're quite a lot.
Just mentioning those big names in artwork, who are your target audience? Who are the people that you say, I'm painting this for this type of people? I'm painting this to send this message, or when people look at my paintings, this is what I want them to see. Who are your target audience?
Right now, my target audience here, it's, let me say, looking in the bigger picture now. Like, as now I just previously drew the current president, let me just say the current president already, because it's just in due time to come that Her Excellency Ms. Netumbo, she's about to become a president right now, which we already elected onto.
Yeah.
So I look upon to the bigger pictures. Like previously, I also remember.
So basically, it's a thing of where, you know, whatever is happening at the time, you want to capture that moment so that people have a lasting memory.
Exactly.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Just previously, I also drew the late founding father, and that got also much more views on NBC as well. So it got me that attention, like, okay, keep doing this, knowing that this is the picture that you can get now, like the current situations, and that can keep at least a long memory for everyone. Like if it's happy events, then they come in with, if everyone also got these happy events that they also want pictures like early childhood, or let me say, just something that can keep a memory, or you just want pictures in your houses, and that's all we can do.
You mentioned something about social media. How has your response been, you know, in terms of the audience towards your artwork?
On my social media, it's like too many comments now to say. Comments coming in here and then after the late founding fathers, when things were broadcasted out. It's like I first found myself like I was like a little bit hidden, and then due to that, I was like, okay, let me upgrade myself like now, focus on the current situations. When moments comes in, that's the moment you have to present. Like let me say, much more ministers, presidents, and everybody that also have something like I want this to be captured or drawn, or just to stay focused on this point that I have a memory or based onto this, then things can always just be presented as they are.
What is the highlight of your career? One moment that you'll always keep in your heart, and it's something that will never fade away from your eyes?
Let me say, it basically started from my mom. My mom kept motivating me that, son, you know, we live in such a critical condition right now, but there's something that I entrust. Since now you say family members or brothers or nobody can do it for you, or even though they try to help, nobody will get the exact help that you need. So they always keep pushing me up. And then in such a thing, I look upon my elders that everybody have been praying for me to just go forward. Because I remember most of motivational words, and for my friends, let me say, my family, especially my namesake, he had been giving me like steps of do this, do that, try this, try that. I was like, wow, it's not just me pushing myself, but people also push me. So it's not just like everything that I have to do on my own and things just going there. I have to be patient and wait for others to tell me also, okay, this is a green light, go. There's a red light, no, don't do this. And I have also to look upon myself that even though they instruct me, I pick up most more useful words and things that empower me to keep me going. Yeah, that's how it is.
If people want to buy your paintings, because I'm sure you do sell them, where can they get hold of you? Your social media page or your Instagram or all of them, and your private telephone number if you have one for your establishment where they can get hold of you. And also, while you're at it, if there may be a couple or a family that want you to just, you know, put them on a painting, is that also possible? Yeah,
it's quite possible. That I can do all types of art, so landscapes and all these portraits and everything. So the thing is, the only way to then get hold of me is to look much more my Instagram, TikTok, and I also as well have a YouTube channel.
What is the name of the YouTube, Instagram, Facebook?
It's all one name. It's Jafet Negumbo.
Jafet Negumbo.
Yeah.
Okay. Any final remarks, you know, that you would like to share with the nation concerning your artwork, what they can look forward to, any future plans or projects that you're working, maybe any artists from Namibia that you are collaborating on a piece, and do we expect to see some of your work in a gallery or somewhere in a museum?
Okay, for now I'm still working out on pieces, and customers keep coming in here and then, so at times I have to pick a day, like since now after my work, then I have to pick a day like, okay, today is like I'm off, then I have to do this certain type of work according to the lines of the customers, the clients that came in. So my artwork, I would love it also to be presented in the gallery as well, for sale as well, not just doing things like waiting for customers to come in, because business have to keep going.
Yes.
So I have to have at least a connection in the art gallery. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yes.
To do my paintings and then present in the art gallery for sales, and all the everyone that wants any piece of artwork, if maybe they don't want the portraits of their own, they just want some piece of artwork in their houses and everything like that. Everything, I would love to line it up.
You did mention that you have a social media accounts, but is there a number people can get hold of you?
Yeah, there is a number as well.
Can we have that one as well, please?
My number is 081 677 8205. That's my number.
Again, please.
081
yes.
677 8205.
Mr. Japhet, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
We wish you nothing but the best. I think art is one of the ways one can express the desires and the imaginary world they have in their heart. So we wish you the best, and we know you'll do great.
Thank you so much.